Hi, hi, my name is Quincy Jones, and I'm presenting on internet crimes today. We're going to be talking about sports betting, internet harassment, and drug trafficking. Those are the three main crimes today in sports betting, or in internet crimes. The first topic would be sports betting. It's the act of predicting sports results, which the first topic is sports betting. This is the act of which predicting sports results and placing a wager on the outcome. Most of these are like boxing, football events. They're really big in March for March Madness. Although gambling dates back in the 19th century, it's illegal to bet on sporting events on many websites. March Madness is a big event, so there are some regulated sporting websites that allow you to gamble and kind of win some things, but it's mainly illegal. Any sort of online gambling is illegal. The laws are Unlawful Gambling Enforcement Act. This law prohibits Americans from using credit cards, electronic funds, and transfers and checks to finance gambling activity. In 2001, there was a man by the name of Joey Cohen. He operated this huge gambling website that got shut down pretty fast because he was accepting money from many people to gamble, basically. They were gambling on many things, such as sporting events. They were gambling on like online cockfights and stuff like that. The second law is the Interstate Wire Wager, which prohibits gambling between states by using a telephone or other wire-containing devices. So, if I call somebody from Ohio in California to bet on something that's going on over there, that'd be illegal, and they stated that in 1961. Online drug trafficking is a trade involving cultivation, manufacturing, and distribution of substances which are subject to drug prohibition laws. If convicted of drug trafficking, you can face up to 5 to 40 years in federal prison. Methamphetamine, cocaine, and marijuana are the main drugs that are trafficked. In the online markets, they're called darknet markets. That's the nickname for them. They're mainly known as darknet markets. They're used to buy and sell drugs on the black market. There was a case where it was called the Silk Road. That was the big thing. There was many drugs trafficked through the Silk Road. It was about 900,000 registered. The operator was a man named Ross Albright. He used the screen name Dead Pirate Roberts. There were these forms of currency called bitcoins, which are a piece data locked into the internet-based network that is traded like money. So people put in money into the website, and then they got these bitcoins back, and then they were able to use these bitcoins to buy drugs and sell drugs. Albright was charged with narcotics conspiracy and several other counts and sentenced to life in prison. And then the last big one is internet harassment. With the internet growing as big as it is, with Twitter, Facebook, and many other social media sites, cyberbullying is becoming a big problem. Many people have heard cases of people committing suicide and people shooting up schools because of this cyberbullying. Twitter, people talking about how bad people are or how ugly people are, that's a big problem in today's society. Cyberbullying is defined as the use of electronic communication to bully a person by sending messages of intimidating or threatening nature. Research states that half of the teenagers will be victims of cyberbullying. 1 out of 10 teens will tell their parents about cyberbullying, and only 1 out of 5 of those incidents are reported. So obviously there is some type of lack of attention paid to the people that cyberbullying. Victims of cyberbullying are more likely to have low self-esteem and consider suicide. The low self-esteem issue is where you find people coming to the school targeting people who have made them have these low self-esteem feelings. If you feel low enough, I'm sure there'll be problems. I mean, it's still cyberbullying, but then shotgun, domestic violence, like I said, and then also taking a picture or video of someone where they expect privacy and post it onto social media is also a form of harassment. So if somebody's in the bathroom and you somehow find a picture, you'll be sought after to answer for those crimes. In 2013, there was a student in middle school in Sparks, Nevada, who was being bullied and went to the class and opened fire, killing a teacher, protecting the students. The 2 students who were cyberbullying him. That's also a problem with adults not paying attention to the kids and thinking they're just going to brush it off. Things like this can happen. Another case is in 2010 where a young kid shared that he was gay and his roommate recorded him doing some homosexual things, and he then jumped off a bridge because this video got out, and as stated here, he thought he was private, and his roommate spread it across the campus at Rutgers, and he ended up jumping off a bridge. The roommate was then charged with invasion of privacy, and it was tragic, but he ended up killing himself. So. Problems with gambling, cyberbullying, and drug trafficking. There's hotlines out there to help with cyberbullying. There's if you see something weird on the internet, you can report the drug trafficking to your state representatives and stuff like that, so they can reach out to the people they need to reach out to in order to shut the crime down, because the crime affects everybody. With that said, internet is it can be a nice thing, but it can also be a bad thing if you don't keep track of the usage and know what it's being used for. So you should probably pay attention to those websites that you think are sketchy. Look around your friends, make sure everybody's okay, nobody's getting cyberbullied. If they are getting cyberbullied, make sure you talk to them, make sure you reach out to an adult of some sort. You can even talk to the person who's doing the cyberbullying, see if they'll stop, because that's a very serious situation. With the gambling, you can find help with gambling. If you really want to gamble, you can go to casinos. You don't have to do it on the internet, because this is very bad for the addiction process. Like I said, just pay attention out there. Make sure you know what's going on around you. Pay attention to your surroundings, and the internet can be used for a good thing.